There she is, everybody. My very first one. I thought that I would really like it, but I don't. And here's why. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel where it's okay to own more trays than actual dishes. Today, I have a post review. Finally, my Venus post review. I'm so excited. My very first Diamond Art Club, my very first any kind of diamond painting other than the budget kind. My very first venture into, what are they called? What are they called? My first premium. I could not remember that word to save my own life. My first premium diamond painting and my first finish after the 4 first ones that I did, the 4 budget kits that I did. Wait a second, no, my second. It's the second one. I don't know what I'm talking about, y'all. We are going to go over that right now. I have my book. This is Venus by Roy Trish. This canvas was 22 by 33 inches, 55.8 by 83.7 centimeters, 59 colors with 2 ABs, 1 fairy dust. I racked up a whopping 75,264 drills, and I did not even add that up yet. Let's do that right now. My 6th finish, how much did I say? 75264. 205,852 drills placed. I started this kit and kitted it up on January 8th, 2026, and I finished it on February 21st, 2026, with 5 or 6 whips going at the same time. So let's go ahead and take a look at this canvas. I know I'm new to this, but I mean, is that supposed to happen? Is that normal? I'm like wigging out thinking that there shouldn't be any like gaps in between. This is just a little update. Okay, here's what I got for my first, I don't know, probably 2 hours maybe. But I'm worried that, I mean, unless I just don't know, I'm worried that this is going to eventually just keep slowly moving down so that there is less and less space for the next row. Here's my progress. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Is that normal spacing, and is it just because there's a light behind it? Let's turn this off. I suppose that's probably why, because there's a light behind it. Anyway, there's my progress. Second day, day 2. Here is the end of day 3. Third day working on it, but I didn't work on it yesterday, so today's 4 days after I started it, but it's looking pretty good. So pretty good progress. This is the progress I've made so far on Miss Venus. Last night, I did all of this. I got some kind of hair, an ingrown hair somewhere, and it just made me itchy for diamond painting, so I did that. But anyway, she's coming along. She's so big she can't even fit on my desk. That's not a real baby, you guys, okay? That's Justin Finch Fletchley. He is my 3-month mannequin. If we can zoom in a little bit. Here it is, Miss Venus. I actually have a lot to say about this canvas, you guys. So I do have, as you saw, I I wasn't very good at recording updates, but I did do a few, as you saw. But once I got more things kitted up, then I was like, I don't know, it just left my brain and I didn't remember to do it. So what I can say about this canvas, let's zoom in a bit. So up here, this whole area, all the way to like here, I would guess. Where is it? Where is it? All the way, I'm so dumb, hold on. All the way to like here. Probably half, let's just say half. The top half of this canvas, I feel, the grid was pretty tight. Okay, keep in mind, I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. This is just my experience based off of all of the videos that I've seen regarding other diamond paintings and how things are supposed to go. So, the grid was tight. It was really tight. In fact, I don't know, let's see. Where are my glasses? I swear. JK, I'm not going to swear. Because I can't see a dang thing. Maybe it'll do better if I like mega zoom. Go really slow so you don't have a seizure. If you can see, this is pretty tight. All up here is tight. All the way across. All the way down. And let's see if we can see when it starts to go wrong. And I don't know. Okay, look, this whole section right here. Right here. Can you see that? All these came out. So it's really tight up here. Do you hear that? Oh yeah. That is, oh, I love crunching down on these popped drills. I know we're not supposed to want popped drills. I'm just saying I look for them in anticipation. I run my fingers over it and I just wait to find one. Okay. Anyways, so it's a tight grid. It's a tight grid until, and maybe I'm just smoking something crazy. Because it just down here, it had a whole lot more space in between the drills. Now, as you can see, it doesn't look horrible. There are no major issues. So let's look right here. So there really aren't any major issues. It just seemed as if the bottom half had a lot more space in between the drills than the top half, and there really aren't any popping drills on this bottom half, whereas the top half is. Does that mean that, because this, like I said, was my very first square canvas, it was my very first premium diamond painting to do, and I don't think Diamond Art Club has anything to do with it, but I'm just saying, it's my very first of everything. This canvas right here. So could it be said that I didn't know what I was doing on the top part? What? Oh. On the top part of this canvas, but I did know what I was doing on the bottom part of this canvas. Let's go ahead and go like that so you guys are not super zoomed in. I'm just going to make a guess and say that was the case. I think I probably just knew better what to do on the bottom part, And so it just wasn't so tight. But at the same time, everything, I don't get it. I don't get it. Because on this side, it's as far as it'll go. On this side, it's as far as it'll go. And I put them where the little squares indicated for me to put them. Up at the top and at the bottom. So, I don't know. I'm just going to say that it was my mistake. Because this is my first one. And we'll be able to, you know, determine that more after I've done a few canvases from a few different companies. So anyways, what else can be said about this canvas? Let's talk about glue. Okay, the glue was not sticky. And I know we can say, oh, well, you had too much whatever on your pen. Okay, because I changed it out 100,000 times and it was not sticking. I'm trying to sit down. I'm not supposed to sit down. The glue was not sticky on a lot of parts of this canvas. A lot of parts, especially the bottom. Parts were not sticky and parts were so slidey. Just like, phew. Those drills were just trying to toboggan across this canvas. What is a toboggan? I don't know. I'm just saying. Sliding on ice. So the glue is not sticky and it's slippery. Like I mentioned before, drills were popping at the top, gapping at the bottom. My favorite thing about this kit, favorite thing to do was this up here, her headdress, her face, and all of these flowers down here. These were really fun. I didn't hate doing her dress. And I don't think that the color blocking was so humongous that it was terrible. It wasn't terrible. There were like chunks of little color blocking, which was fine. All of these ABs. So can you see that? Let's see if I can zoom into that. Where is it? Where was it? Right there. That is an AB with no color on it. There were a lot of those. That one, I guess I missed. There were a lot of these ABs that did not have color on it. So although there was not a whole lot of trash, there was pretty much just the ABs. There wasn't a whole lot of like regular trash, but the ABs I had an issue with. I don't really have a least favorite thing because it was pretty standard. I think. Sorry. I think it was pretty standard. So I did not run out of any drills, but I will show you the ones that I had the least. 3776. There was hardly any, and I used a lot of this. So it was over here. It was all over here. This was a lot. I had a lot of 3776, and that is all I have left. Now, keep in mind, I don't know how many I dropped. I don't know how many are swimming around in my carpet right now. I know I didn't like spill a ton, but you know, these suckers like to jump. 754, that's all I have left. This was like all of her skin tone and stuff. 3853, 648, 413, 839, and 815. I was actually worried about this one the most because there was hardly any of this color. And you can see that it's in a lot of different little places, but there wasn't a ton. So but I didn't run out of any color, so that was good. Bottom line is, I really liked doing Venus. I'm gonna switch the camera now. I'm gonna see if I can move that up. Show you standing up. Okay. There she is. Won't be able to hear me if I put my face behind here. There she is, everybody, my very first one. I have to say though, I thought that I would get finished faster. But considering how much I have in my life going on right now, I think I did a pretty okay job. So I have 3 whips on my whip wall. This is getting hung up in my closet. And tonight I get to kit up another canvas. I finished the bottom part of Dog Mom this morning, today. It looks really good from over here. Maybe I'll just take a quick pic. Hello. Oh, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good from right here, probably because the light is behind it. It doesn't look shiny, but it looks shiny outside of the camera. That's weird. Anyway, that's how much I got done of Dog Mom. I really need to start working on Teddy on the Go. I'm not loving it though, you guys. I thought that I would really like it, but I don't. And here's why. I don't know, actually. I don't. You know how you just like, you have an attachment to a diamond painting, even though the picture is beautiful, you're just like, meh, I don't like it. But then others, you're just, I super love it. It's just a thing that I can't explain. I don't know. That particular one, I don't like it. I'm going to finish it. But I think I'm going to label that one my year-long whip. Because I just don't want to do it. So I'm going to make the sections really, really small. So I'll just take it down, do a little small section, and then put it back up. Just so I'm constantly working on it. That is bugging me. But I am going to kit up 3 new ones. I am going to, you know what? I was going to make a separate video, but I think I'll just do it right now. This video is really short, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the ones that I've decided to kit up. Let's get Venus out of the way. Okay. I think I just posted a video of my Coodeals unboxing. So one of the ones that I unboxed from that, it's the square kit. This one, it's not very big, but it is kind of a budget canvas, and they are, except for the specials, they're acrylic drills. So I'm kind of scared. I'm hoping that I can get through this whole canvas without wanting to throw it away. But I'm going to kit this one up. I'm actually really excited about it. Then I wanted to make sure that the first canvases, the first kits that I bought didn't sit in my stash for years, so that sometime in the future, I'm saying I need to, you know, what's the thing called again? I need to refresh my stash. I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that I'm rotating my canvases as I buy them. I want to do the ones that I purchased first. I'm sure that's not going to happen all the time, but in this case, it can happen. So I asked my son, he was visiting the other day, which one he thinks I should do. So he looked through all of my stuff and he chose this one. I can't see that. Fairy Tales by Teresa Donahue McManus. There's a lot of black in this one. And so I bought this one came with Venus. I bought Venus, this one, this other one that I'm doing, and Spiral by Ivy Dolmore. I wanted to do Spiral in October, so I'm saving that one. I want to make sure that the ones that I want to do have kitted up in October are available. So I am doing the books because my son wanted it, and then I'm doing Fairy by Jeremiah Kettner. So I'm doing Fairy because I wanted to do a round canvas from Diamond Art Club. Thus far, I've only done square in any premium kits that I purchased. And now I have things kitted up from Diamond Art Club, Dreamer Designs. Is that it? I guess I need to get myself some more diamond paintings. Just kidding. Let's see. Diamond Art Club, Paint Gem doesn't count. Bella Art de Nicole, that was the other one. Okay, so from Bella Art de Nicole, Diamond Art Club, and Dreamer Designs, I've only done squares. So I really wanted to do a round. So that's why I'm doing this Fairy by Jeremiah Kettner. I'm going to go ahead and get them all kitted up and ready to go so that I have 6 whips happening at the same time. I have no idea why I need 6 whips. I feel like if there's a space, then it should be filled. I know that that's not logical, but there it is. It has to be done. And I think the way that it's going to work is I'm probably going to give a little more attention to one than all of the others, but I just want to have these kitted up because I know if they're kitted up, I know that I'm going to do them, except for the owl, because I hate the owl. Anyways, those are my next whips. I think that's what I'm going to be spending the majority of my time doing tonight while I'm catching up on all of my shows. And I will give an update on my progress in the next couple of days, I suppose. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to do all of the things like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so that you get reminded when I upload a new video. And I try to upload 3 or 4 times a week. Until next time, friends, keep beating that addiction. Bye.